This is James with Turkey Home Inspection performing a chimney scan for the purchase of the property. Started off in the living room. This is a side-built fireplace. We got a gas log set. This is a clay flue tile. We're going to come down now and describe conditions. We're going to be looking for any sort of offsets, cracks, gaps in the flue connections, that sort of thing. So first connection, got a little bit of gap. We got a gap here. Not seeing any mortar. So the mortar may have deteriorated, or they may have just dry stacked that. Hard to say. Maybe we'll get a better idea as we look. Small gap, might have some old mortar right there left over. So we might have been dry stacking these, meaning they weren't using mortar, which the mortar is used to seal these gaps. Small gaps of the connections right here. So far, it almost looks like we might have some mortar right there. Not sure if that's just some soot or crease built up right there at the connection of these two flue tiles. But they could be dry stacked and got a small gap. Definitely got a small gap. So regardless whether they did use mortar or not, we got small gaps at the first, almost handful of connections. Okay, I do see signs of what looks like mortar at this connection right here. I haven't seen any cracks or offsets yet, so just gaps, small gaps at most of the connections. So we got mortar at this one. So it looks like maybe the first few connections were dry stacked potentially. Or just not much mortar was used, or the mortar deteriorated. I'm not sure. But regardless, you got small gaps. We're seeing mortar at all these connections now. The connection looks good. Sorry, camera's being a little funny, trying to get everything focused. Alright, we're coming through the smoke chamber now. So you got a exposed brick right here. It should be parged to help with drafting. So I just recommend doing that. You're going to be trying to pass through the damper here in a second. The damper here in the living room. In the living room, I just kind of recap. Made all the way up to the chimney cat. First 4 or 5 connections seem to be missing mortar, or mortar is deteriorated, and we got small gaps. The rest of the connections are pretty good. So recommend gaps be filled if possible to prevent any combustion gases escaping the gaps and deteriorating the chimney prematurely. Recommend the exposed brick in the smoke chamber be parged. That's the inspection. Thank you.